Melethen's Menstruation. The sound of liquids boiling echoed down the halls. The hot air smelled of ash and burned flesh. The walls dripped moisture from the fertile ground above. Moss covered the ceiling like a canopy of grass. Bubbling and hissing from the containers and valves randomly go off, and you can see the shadow of a man or thing dancing back and forth between tables.
I've done it. I've finally done it.
Light cheers of relief can be heard.
The potion is finally done. I can finally be a woman.
With one strong gulp of the mysterious liquid, Melethen, the elven alchemist, confidently stood waiting for changes to take place. He keeled over in pain. Sweat poured from him like a waterfall. The pain was so intense. Melethen's ballsack felt like each testicle was in a slowly crushing vice. His tiny elven penis, only matched by his bloated elven ego, began to shrink even further from its already fishhook-like size and shape. Melethen's chest was beginning to ripen. It felt tender, and his nipples were already bursting with man milks.
Oh yes, it's finally happening. My life mission is finally complete.
Just then, something went terribly wrong. Melethen was growing hair. Everywhere. His new mutilated woman-like hoo-ha was covered in rug like a dwarven male's face, and his newly found plump breast grew whiskers all around the tips of the nipples. Melethen wasn't just any woman. He was a were-woman. Or possibly a were-trans.
Oh no! I must have used too many dragon dildos.
His voice was changing to deeper tones and lighter tones constantly as his body adjusted to its new abilities.
I'm a shapeshifter. None of this story makes any sense.
The full moon began to shine through a magical artificial light for his lab.
Must post angry misunderstandings in local forums. Must blame everyone for modern social issues and victimize myself for attention. What's happening to me?
Just then, his assistant came bursting into the room from concerns for the yelling.
Master, what have you done?
Am I pretty?
Melethen snarled.
No, sir. You look like a beast.
Roar! You're just a misogynist.
With pain in his heart because Melethen is a raging hormonal pussy that runs from fights, Melethen ran through the hallways in his new form, eventually escaping into the wild. Its inner monologue screamed out.
I must find a local town. There is too much at stake here.
The sun began to rise, and Melethen painfully was changing into his normal, scrawny, pathetic elf-like self, but completely naked, with no penis. Almost crawling to the nearest town, Melethen made his way to a local inn, and none other than
Batman
ran the counter.
How can I help you, weary traveler? You seem bare like my parents after they were robbed from the movie theater.
I need to find a miracle worker. A man with great power to save me from a curse I brought upon myself,
Melethen said shakingly.
I know a man with such power. But first you have to find some clothes. He lives in a local tower, high above the clouds.
Thank you. I will go there.
No problem. My parents are dead!
After close to a day's travel, Melethen finally came to the tower of the great and powerful being.
My
pictures of John Cena.
led me here. May he protect me.
The moon was rising, and the demonic form Melethen brought upon himself was slowly coming back.
No. I have to get to the top.
His new claws were able to grip the tower brick easily. With every grab and pull, there was a grunt of pain. Finally reaching the top, a figure floated looking at the sky. Lightning kept striking down onto him as if filling him with otherworldly energies.
Please, great wizard, save me from my curse. I'll do anything.
With that statement, the figure turned to Melethen, eyes burning with rage. He flew to Melethen with godlike speed, arm extended. The arm grabbed the were-trans Melethen by the throat and pulled him down the tower with thundering like cracks in the air. This was the most amazing chokeslam the world has ever seen. The air whistled as they both plummeted down. Melethen hit the ground, leaving a crater of fallen off fur, and his testicles finally grew back. He was cured. The figure from up top the tower disappeared, leaving Melethen alone on the ground.
Only one man was capable of this power.
And his name is John Cena!